Hello hivers and welcome back to my channel. To new viewers, welcome. If you like history and you enjoy my content, consider liking this video and subscribe for more. As you know, I enjoy royal history, but I also enjoy following the genealogies of the royals and the nobles in their courts. During some research I've recently done, I found something really interesting. What do you think Thomas Boleyn, father of Anne Boleyn, Sir Nicholas Throckmorton, an Elizabethan diplomat, and Thomas Worsley, minister to Henry VIII, have in common? If you can guess, pause this video and leave it as a comment down below. If you have guessed that they all contributed to the blood and gene pool of the British royal family, then you guessed right. In this video, I will be showing the link between King Charles III of the UK and Thomas Boleyn, 1st Earl of Wiltshire and father of Anne Boleyn. This link is actually very interesting as both Charles III and his first wife, Diana, Princess of Wales, are descendants of Thomas Boleyn, and this is how they are related. Thomas Boleyn and his wife, Elizabeth Howard, had 3 children: Mary Boleyn, George Boleyn Viscount Rochford, and Anne Boleyn, who became Queen of England as the second wife of Henry VIII and was the mother of Elizabeth I of England. Of the 3 children, only Mary left descendants. Mary married twice, but our focus will be on her first marriage, which was to William Carey. This marriage produced 2 children, a son named Henry Carey, who became the first Baron Hunsdon, and a daughter, Catherine Carey, who became Lady Knollys through her marriage to Sir Francis Knollys. The union between Catherine and Francis produced 16 children, including Lettice Knollys. Lettice was married 3 times and was a countess twice over. First through her marriage to Walter Devereux, 1st Earl of Essex, and secondly to Robert Dudley, 1st Earl of Leicester. Lettice and Robert incurred the wrath of Elizabeth I, as Robert was her favorite from her accession until his death. Lettice only had children from her first husband, including Dorothy Percy, who became Countess of Northumberland through her marriage to Sir Thomas Perrot. Henry Percy, 9th Earl of Northumberland. This union produced 4 children, including Dorothy Sidney, who became Countess of Leicester through her marriage to Robert Sidney, 2nd Earl of Leicester and great-nephew of Robert Dudley, 1st Earl of Leicester. This union produced 6 children, including Dorothy Spencer, who became Countess of Sunderland through her marriage to Henry Spencer, 1st Earl of Sunderland. It is at this point that the link between Thomas Boleyn and the British throne splits into 2. Dorothy Spencer and her husband Henry Spencer had 3 children: Lady Dorothy Spencer, Robert Spencer, 2nd Earl of Sunderland, and Lady Penelope Spencer. Lady Penelope Spencer died childless, so we will follow the descendants of Lady Dorothy and Robert Spencer. I'm sure that many of you have guessed that Robert Spencer is a direct ancestor of Lady Diana Spencer, the Princess of Wales, and, as such, is an ancestor of William, Prince of Wales, the future King of Great Britain. The following is how they are related. Robert married Anne Digby, this union producing 3 children that survived into adulthood, including Charles Spencer, 3rd Earl of Sunderland. Charles was the father of 5 children, including the Honourable John Spencer. As a side note, Charles was also the father of the 4th and 5th Earls of Sunderland. The 5th Earl of Sunderland inherited the dukedom of Marlborough from his aunt, Henrietta Godolphin, 2nd Duchess of Marlborough. The link between the Honourable John Spencer and Prince William is pretty much straightforward from here. John Spencer was the father of John Spencer, 1st Earl Spencer, who was the father of George John Spencer, the 2nd Earl, who fathered John Spencer, the 3rd Earl, and Frederick Spencer, the 4th Earl Spencer. Frederick Spencer, the 4th Earl, fathered both John Spencer, the 5th Earl, and Charles Spencer, the 6th Earl. Charles Spencer, 6th Earl Spencer, was the father of Albert Spencer, 7th Earl Spencer, and grandfather of John Spencer, 8th Earl Spencer, who was the father of Diana, Princess of Wales, the mother of William, Prince of Wales. Now that we've found the link between Thomas Boleyn and Prince William, let's go back to Dorothy Spencer and have a look at the descendants of her daughter, Dorothy Saville, Viscountess Halifax. So many Dorothys and Johns in this video. Anyway, Dorothy Saville and her husband, George Saville, 1st Viscount Halifax, had 2 children, including William Saville, 2nd Marquess of Halifax. William's 3rd daughter, Lady Dorothy Saville, married Richard Boyle, 3rd Earl of Burlington, becoming Countess of Burlington and mother to Charlotte Cavendish, Marchioness of Hartington. Charlotte got married to William Cavendish, Marquess of Hartington, who became the 4th Duke of Devonshire and Prime Minister of Great Britain. Their daughter, Lady Dorothy, married William Cavendish Bentinck, 3rd Duke of Portland, and were the parents of Lord Charles Bentinck. Lord Charles was the father of Reverend Charles William Frederick Cavendish Bentinck, the father of Cecilia Boleyn, Countess of Strathmore and Kinghorn. Cecilia was the mother of Elizabeth Angela Marguerite Boleyn, who later became the Duchess of York and eventually Queen of the United Kingdom and the Dominions of the British Commonwealth through her marriage to George VI. Their union produced the late Queen Elizabeth II, who was the mother of King Charles III. The union between Charles and Lady Diana produced William as Prince of Wales. Once William becomes king, he would have combined the 2 links between Thomas Boleyn and the British throne, though not through his daughter but through his daughter Mary. In our next video, we will look at the link between Sir Nicholas Throckmorton and the British throne. I hope you enjoyed this content, and if you did, consider liking this video and subscribe for more.